Children, good morning. In the previous sessions, we tried to understand about independence and the partition, the Pakistan resolution, and the Indian National Army in our previous classes. Today, let us see what were the popular upsurges that have taken place between 1946 to 1948. The soldiers of Indian National Army, when they have attacked the British Army in Burma, some of them, after the defeat of the Indian National Army, that is Japan support was there to the Indian National Army. Subhash Chandra Bose has taken Japan support. But you know it very well, Japan has lost in the Second World War. As a result, even Indian National Army also has lost to the Britain. So most of these soldiers were imprisoned and British decided to punish them. And a trial of INA soldiers was begun. A trial in the sense the court hearing has begun in order to prove their guilty. The British decided to court-martial them. So the army will not have the civil courts, they will have the army court, and army court will have very strict rules and regulations, and they were decided to do the court-martial. And because they were considered as a traitors means देशद्रोही, okay, देश से गद्दार करा बोल के उन लोगों को they wanted to punish them on the name of देश के साथ गद्दारी. But and they were given hanging punishment, death punishment they were given, hanging, okay, फांसी का सजा दिया गया था उन लोगों को. And later there was unrest, there was completely unhappiness among the people and discontentment in different parts of the country when INA trials started. And the issue of Hindu-Muslim identity and separatist politics often became unimportant. Whether the soldiers who were caught were Hindus or Muslims was not at all considered by the people. And for example, many of the INA soldiers who were sent to death were Muslims. Yet the people's anger and sympathy gave no thought to the religion and to the matters of religion of the soldiers. If you imagine yourself in these years after the war ended, it will be easy to understand how the country will be after the war gets ended. You know it very well. The prices shoots up, okay, and completely unstable government will be present. The situation in the country was very bad. People were restless because of food shortages, rationing of food, high prices, and black marketing, hoarding. Because of all these things, situation in different parts of the country was unhappy. And workers were also angry about low wages, and railways, postal employees and other government employees were planning to go on countrywide strike. That is a nationwide strike against the prices. It was on 18th February 1946. For the first time, the guards and the ratings of the Indian Naval, Royal Indian Navy in Bombay. So in Bombay, the dockyard, there is an Indian Navy. So those soldiers have decided to go on hunger strike to protest against the bad food and behavior of the British officers against them, because they were discriminated against to their white counterparts. Whites were seen higher and these Indians were seen lower. So the strike rapidly spread to the other naval bases in India also. And Bombay Shore is a very important naval base for the Britishers. The Navy men put up the tricolor, the crescent, you know the symbol crescent. So the crescent and the tricolor, they have put it on their naval bases. Hammer and sickle was their symbol. Hammer and sickle. Sickle were the symbols of these naval bases, these navy men. And this entire strike, they have formed as a Naval Central Strike Committee, which was chairmaned by M.S. Khan. And the strike committee demanded better food, equal wages, equal pay for white as well as for the Indian sailors. They also demanded the release of Indian National Army soldiers and other political prisoners, and withdrawal of the Indian troops from the Indonesia. Indian troops were sent to Indonesia, and one of their demand was even to withdraw the Indian soldiers from Indonesia. In this entire strike, 78 ships, 20 shore establishments, and 20,000 ratings, that means soldiers, have took part in the strike. Hundreds of students and Hindus and Muslims, almost all, came out on the streets of Bombay to support this naval strike. They also clashed with the police and army in Bombay. On February 22nd, 3 lakh mill workers also participated in this one. They have put down their tools and they joined the strike. They fought violently for 2 days on the streets with the police and the army. The year 1946 was a year of strikes. Entire 46 was a year of strike and work stoppages by the workers in the factories and mills in many parts of the country. CPI and the socialist parties were very active. That is Communist Party of India and other socialist parties were very active in this movement. The countryside was also on boiling. So there was a upset and unhappiness among the Indians on the British rule, because Britishers have promised after the end of the war they are going to give the Swaraj or independence. An agitation was started even in Bengal by small and poor peasants and who took land of the big landowners to cultivate. They demanded their share of harvest should be increased to 2 portions out of 3 instead of half or even less. This was eventually given them time. This was called as the Tebga movement and was led by Kisan Sabhas. The provincial Kisan Sabhas were established in order to fight against the big landowners. In Hyderabad, the Communist Party has led a massive movement called as Telangana armed struggle in Telangana region. The Telangana farmers also opposed the large landowners and demanded the debts of the farmers to be cancelled. They also demanded that bonded labor should be completely abolished and land should be distributed to the workers who is working on it. The excessive land which is in the hands of the landlords should be distributed to the landless peasants. The peasants took up even arms also in this agitation. It was not a peaceful agitation. They have taken up even arms, banduk they have taken up, and they started killing the land owners. Almost 3,000 villages were part of the movement, and another armed revolt also took place by the peasants took place in Travancore, that is in Kerala, in Punnappa Vailar. In this region also the peasants have took up the armed struggle against the landlords. This was the situation in 1946 to 1948, which was showcasing the unrest and unhappiness among the people in different parts of the country. If you look at the Muslim and Congress, there was a negotiation of transfer of power, which we shall understand in the next class, children. Thank you.